Good morning, all. Today is April 4th, 2024. The time is about 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am creating this video to respond to recent allegations, to respond to recent comments, and also to inform some people of current events and current statuses. One, I want to thank each and every one of you who pray for people everywhere, pray for people who face challenges like this, pray for communities who deal with these challenges. Thank you for praying for all that are involved, me included. Secondly, I would like to say to those who had planned to attend the in-person gathering on April 7th, I have had conversations with the host of that event, and that event is canceled. I had conversation with them, and I totally understand where they're coming from, and I wish them well, and I understand their decision. The next is I want to say recently there have been some allegations concerning me, and there have been some really stinging words that have been used concerning me as a person. Words like predator, words like pedophile, allegations of misconduct that are simply not true. And I wanted to make sure that I come before you and at least represent early on to say to you, listen, I have never, words like this have never been ascribed to my character, to my office, to my responsibility by anyone, and by especially by leaders who have had authority over me. These words have never been ascribed to me in any examinations, in any critiques, any evaluations. Never, never. It has never been. The reason why this has never been ascribed to me is because it is simply not true. I am not a predator. I am not a pedophile. These are criminal words, and this is not a behavior that I have exhibited, and that's where I stand on that. There have been some things that have been said, and I'm not going to go line by line currently, but this is my first attempt to start to work toward resolution and satisfy some curiosities with people. I have never had activity in my adult years and in my mature years. I have never had any activity in any way with a 19-year-old person. I've never, male, female, anything that has been inappropriate in any kind of way. And so, again, these are things that it is necessary for me today to begin the process of addressing. At the same time, this is my perspective. You may see something different, and I want to open the door for you who may see something different as it relates to your name being attached to any of these categories. If you believe your name is attached to any of these categories and that your name and you are an example of a behavior that I say is a false allegation, please help by communicating with me, contacting me, that I might see something different. I don't know of a name of a person, so I am looking for help in that way so that I can help the healing process. This is not for me to just defend myself. This is not what this video is about, for me to defend myself and defend against what people say against me, but it is for me to take an attempt toward healing those who may feel, I have something to do with that. If you believe your name is attached to these categories, please communicate with me. You can reach me at mycommunityoffaith@gmail.com. It is the easiest way to get me. It is the fastest way to get me, mycommunityoffaith@gmail.com. The next part of this message is specifically for one person. and specifically for one person, and that is Dr. K. Dr. K, this part of the message is specifically for you. I am aware as of April 1st, 2024, I am aware that you have a personal grievance toward me. Today is April 4th. I am aware as of April 1st, without any guesswork, I am aware that you have a personal grievance toward me that has never been expressed, never been confirmed through any mediums. I want to go on record and say that it's never been confirmed through any mediums, never been expressed, and no one has helped me understand that you are a person that has a personal grievance toward me. I want to help in any kind of way that I can. That being said, I believe that there's a path forward for us to be able to resolve your grievances, whether I like it or not. I do believe that I stand ready to meet with you and figure out how to help with the pain. I will, and let the healing process begin. I will say this, without getting into too much detail. And for those who don't know, I apologize. I realize that there's dating history between us, and I had no idea that at the end of that the pain would linger into something like this. I never wish this on you or anyone else, and so please accept that. And if you don't, I understand. I will say this. I am willing to take steps toward meeting. I am not going anywhere. I am not leaving. I am not hiding. I am willing to take steps. As we stand, I only have two stipulations that I hope you can help me with. One, in order to meet, I would like for you to bring a core group of your Links sisters in the National Links Society. Bring a core group of your local chapter with you. Number two, that we would be able to meet at a location that is suitable for all of us, a public location that's suitable for all of us, whether that be in the city of Fredericksburg or Stafford or Spotsylvania County. If you decide that this works and that we can work to answer any questions, resolve any issues, please email me at mycommunityoffaith@gmail.com and give me some particulars so that I can respond. I can respond quicker that way. If there are things that are posted and comments that are sent other places, I'm not on social media. So it may take a minute for things to come to me and for me to understand what is happening in that space. It is not my fastest response. And even currently, I am working to understand what is being said and how things are being said around me and about me. That is the truth. That being said, hopefully you hear me and hopefully you get this, and hopefully there is a path forward for us that works for your healing. I have been clear with people around me that my safety is not as important as your healing. And that goes for anyone. Let me get back to anyone, anywhere concerning anything. If you believe that your name is attached to any of these allegations, and I have something to do with it, I caused it, I allowed it, I perpetrated it, please help by addressing it with me so that I can understand you. I believe these allegations are false. I also believe that anything that I have done, let me say this while I'm here. For those who don't know, let me go on record, and I don't know what this means to anybody, but as a single pastor, and I have been a single pastor my entire pastorate. As a single pastor, my dating history is not sterile. It is not. It is hard to say, but it is truth. It is a fact. It is not sterile. There was a season in my journey that I made decisions that I will never make again. I made decisions that were not becoming of my position, and I have had to answer to that, to higher authorities, including God. I have repented from that behavior, and I have not repeated that behavior since then. Anything that I have been a part of, anything that I have started, I have stopped. Anything that that was not lining up with the direction I was purposed to go, I have brought to a close. I believe I can stand on that. I believe that, and people that know me would attest to that. I have left no one hanging. I have left no stone unturned, according to me and what I understand. But maybe there's something I could possibly be missing. I want to help in this process, and I may not be the only help. I may not be the final help. This is not my final attempt. This is my first attempt, as choppy as it may be. It's my first attempt at working toward your healing. If your name is attached to any of this, and I'm attached to it with you, I am here. I plan to be present and work through that process. I am not a predator. I am not a pedophile. I have not had activity in any kind of way with certain categories that have been listed and things that have been said. However, I stand ready to represent who I am, what I have done, and how I have changed in that behavior, and how I plan to move forward. I don't know what else to say other than I hope this is the start. I received an email from a concerned citizen that I pastored in the past, and they were concerned about me. They're concerned about these allegations and the church that they have attended or attend. Let me just say this: the church that I have pastored, I love that church. I've given my life for that church. Blood, sweat, tears, devotion. Have I made mistakes in that? Have I made mistakes concerning that church? Yes. And I have been held accountable for the actions that have been brought before leaders who had authority over me at the time. Let me say that again. And I have been held accountable by leaders who have had authority over me at that time. I currently am under a leader who still evaluates me, and I don't have anything that has not been discussed. Lastly, as it relates to the local community, I am under no evaluation. I am under no examination from legal authorities. I am under no evaluation. I am under no inquisition. I am under no evaluation. I am under no examination from legal authorities as it relates to any behavior, as it relates to the behaviors I've listed, as it relates to fiduciary misconduct. I am under zero examinations, beloved. Whatever you're hearing, I am not under that. However, I am not above that. I am willing to talk with people who believe that they can help the healing process. I will say as a disclaimer that moving forward, because this has now my undivided attention, that moving forward, I have to include legal counsel in how I move. I hope you understand that. But my heart is for God and his people. And I do plan to be present and see this all the way through. My time is up currently. And lastly, I will say this is not my last attempt at resolution. This is my first attempt at resolution. And there is more to come. Please stay tuned. Most importantly, please pray. Pray for the people who are affected wherever they are in the world, in the local community, leaders, congregants, lay people. Please pray for everyone that is possibly affected in this season and the things that my name is attached to. Prayer does change things. God bless each and every one of you. Until I connect with you, may God's peace rest upon you, and bye for now.